This video is just to pretty much help everybody deal with assholes, because me being a very big asshole at times, I know how to handle myself and what I'd want, so I'm just going to make it easier so people stop complaining to me, that person's such an asshole, because I'm just going to show them how to deal with them. Okay, number one, if they're being an asshole and they're just making fun of you, just calling you names or something, whatever it is, they're just insulting you. Agree with them, because really, it throws them off. Because people that the assholes that just insult people just do it pretty much just because they're bored and it's cheap humor. So like really, if an asshole comes up to you and like, hey, you little skank, stop dressing so slut, just be like, oh, you're right, I'm sorry, I am a total skank, I dress like a total slut. But don't say it sarcastically, be completely straight faced with it. Because then the asshole's just like, alright, glad we established that. And then they give up. They know they're not going to get that cheap thrill. If you have the asshole who's not letting go, just he keeps going. He finds one thing that he knows bothers you, and he just picks away at it constantly. Really, the best way to handle that, I'm trying to think the best way. There's a few ways to handle it. One, you just ignore them. But I mean, that way works, but it takes longer. Then there's this. It depends. The quickest way would just be to one up the asshole. They take a cheap shot at you and they keep going at your weakness. Just find their weakness and pick at it as well. But if you have a stubborn asshole, that way doesn't work, because they'll just be like, they'll have more fun out of that. The stubborn people, they have to have the last shot. So if it's a stubborn asshole, just give it to them. Let them have the cheap shot. Then you have your assholes that are like completely accidental assholes. They don't really know that they're being an asshole, but they are. And those people, those are actually, a lot of the times, if you just say, hey dude, seriously, straight up, you're an asshole, you're being an asshole, just stop. A lot of the times they'll just be like, wow, I didn't realize I was an asshole, and they'll stop. And sometimes they'll just be like, I don't know what you're talking about, I don't see how I'm being an asshole. And from that point on, you just gotta just kind of give them the cold shoulder until they cool off, which will generally cool them off real quick. Drunken assholes, worst type of assholes to deal with. Because I mean, most assholes are just stubborn and slightly bored. But drunken assholes, they don't care. They're careless. They'll be an asshole and keep going, and they have to have the last shot and everything. And drunken assholes, you don't really want to fight with. You don't want to argue with them, because they will keep going. Because everybody has their boundaries. We're like, okay, I'm not going to attack that person for that. I won't, just because of whatever reasons. Everybody does that. They'll find something and they'll be like, I'm not going to make fun of this person because of the color of his skin, because he's fat, because whatever. And when, like, the drunken assholes, they'll just think to themselves, I'm drunk as hell, I can take that really over the edge, I can say whatever I want. they think of themselves as pretty much the invincible asshole. The invincible asshole, I'll get to that in a minute. Let me finish. Drunken asshole. Drunken asshole, pretty much, they will keep going, and you won't win with them. You will never win with the drunken asshole. And even if, like, by the end of the night, like, you feel that you won, everybody else feels that you won, and asshole shuts up, usually they shut up just because they pass out. But, yeah. But you think it's over then. Wait until they sober up, and the next day their hangover's gone. They won't talk to you or something, and then you'll go to them and you'll talk to them and be like, hey, we're cool. And it's 50-50. A lot of times they'll be like, no, and then they'll remember. That'll remember when you go to them. They'll remember what he was being an asshole about. But sometimes they'll if they come to you though, if the asshole goes to you, they're like, hey, they'll usually apologize, or they won't remember that they were an asshole. And if that's the case, let it go. Accept the apology. Just forget it never ever happened. Don't talk about it. Just don't bring it up. Okay, now we're on to the invincible asshole. The invincible asshole. There's not many invincible assholes. I mean, if I try to be an asshole, I can be an asshole, but there's very rare times where I can be the invincible asshole, like the all-star asshole. And these assholes are like, they're being the asshole, and then they got the crowd on their side too. Like, pretty much it's like when a crowd somebody takes an asshole shot at you, and everybody around you's like, they're cheering him on. They're like, yeah, they laugh, they respond in some way that the asshole likes, and he keeps going. That's where the asshole's like heating up. And if you just ignore it, then either the crowd will just get bored and just won't care. They'll stop egging the asshole on, or they'll be like, "Oh," and they'll join in, and then you have a group asshole. But if you try to fight, like when the asshole's heating up, if you try to fight back and you start taking cheap shots as like self-defense assholism, then you won't win. He's got the crowd on his side. He'll just keep going, and the crowd's not going to cheer for anything. You have one shot. One shot, pretty much. There's a redemption, asshole. You have to just pretty much take the best shot, but you gotta be quick. You gotta have timing on your side. It's gotta be clear cut, straight, everybody understands it. But you can't just one up the asshole there with your redemption. You gotta get the crowd on your side then too, or else that asshole that's heating up, he's going to just keep heating up. And after that one shot, then it pretty much determined that the crowd's going to stick with their favorite, their chosen asshole already, unless you win them over on that first shot, because they don't really go back and forth. They just the crowd picks one side and they stick to it. But yeah, those are many types of assholes, and I've pretty much made it clear cut as to how to handle each individual one. From minor assholes that just come home and just say, hey, shut up because they had a bad day or something, to the drastic assholes that get the crowd involved. But enjoy dealing with your assholes thoroughly and accurately. Joel Lampy, everybody.